Devils rally past Ducks, move atop Metropolitan. Newark, NJ app, Stefan Noesen scored on a rebound with 4:07 to play and added an empty net goal as the New Jersey Devils rallied from a 2-goal deficit to beat the Anaheim Ducks 5-3 on Monday night. Myles Wood had 2 goals, Jesper Bratt also scored and Brian Boyle added 3 assists as the Devils won their second straight game to start a 6-game homestand. Cory Schneider had 21 saves and was helped by a goalpost on a shot by Rickard Rakell during a power play before Neosen, a former Duck, scored the go-ahead goal. The Devils took over first place in the Metropolitan Division. They are tied with Washington with 43 points but hold the tiebreaker by having played 1 fewer game. It was the team's first game since the late November trade that sent defenseman Sami Vatanen to the Devils for the popular Adam Henrique. Henrique had a wonderful return, scoring a spectacular goal and adding an assist as the Ducks had their point-scoring streak snapped at 7 games, 3-0-4. Ryan Getzlaf and Jacob Silfverberg also scored for Anaheim. Ryan Miller had 29 saves in losing for the first time in regulation, 3-1-4, this season. Kings 4, Flyers 1 Philadelphia, app. Adrian Kemp jumped out of the penalty box and scored a big goal in the third period. Jonathan Quick made 36 saves and Los Angeles ended its 3-game skid in Philadelphia's 6-game winning streak. Alec Martinez, Trevor Lewis and Tyler Toffoli also scored for the Kings, who were 0-1 after an 8-game winning streak. Jakub Voracek scored a power play goal and Brian Elliott stopped 21 shots for the Flyers, who were trying to become the first team since the 1966-67 Toronto Maple Leafs to immediately follow a 10-game winless streak with 7 straight victories. Bruins 7, Blue Jackets 2 Boston, app. Jake DeBrusk set up second-period power play goals by David Bax and Charlie McAvoy and added a goal of his own. Tuukka Rask stopped 16 shots to keep up his hot stretch, and Boston beat Columbus. Brad Marchand, Danton Heinen, Torrey Krug and Patrice Bergeron also scored for the Bruins, who had a season-high scoring total while halting a 2-game skid. Rask improved to 6-0-1 in his last 7 starts. McAvoy also had an assist and his first career NHL fight. Josh Anderson and Seth Jones scored, and Sergei Bobrovsky made 38 saves, including a penalty shot by Tim Schaller, for the Blue Jackets. Columbus lost for the third in 4 games and was dominated in the first 2 periods when they fell into a 3-0 hole. Avalanche 4, Penguins 2 Denver, app. Defenseman Tyson Barrie scored twice. Semyon Varlamov stopped 30 shots, even getting a little help from the posts along the way, and Colorado beat Pittsburgh for the second time in a week. JT Compher also scored and Mikko Rantanen sealed the win with a late empty netter as the Avalanche completed a sweep of the 2-game season series. Barrie scored his first goal since October 13 in the first period. He followed that up with another in the second for his 5th career 2-goal game. Chad Druidle and Evgeny Malkin scored for the Penguins, who finished a 3-game trip with a 1-2 mark. Oilers 5, Sharks 3 Edmonton, Alberta, app. Ryan Strome scored twice to lead Edmonton to its 2nd straight win. Mark Lates 2, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Patrick Maroon also scored for the Oilers, who have consecutive wins for just the 3rd time this season. Leon Draisaitl had 2 assists and Cam Talbot stopped 18 shots. Joe Pavelski, Thomas Hertl and Marcus Sorensen had goals for the Sharks, losers of 2 straight. Martin Jones finished with 24 saves.